So we talked earlier today about the show last night, The Red and Black, and the date is June 13th, year 2007, and I don't know, what time is it?
It's about 10-ish.
Well,
It's 10:10.
10:10 p.m.
Mark of the Beast.
One of the things that we wanted to do is we wanted to talk to people that were at the show, and or other participants. Our friend here was there. Would you like to introduce
And
yourself?
former bandmate.
Yes. My name is Gunsablazinstarblaster.
And we're the Terrors.
Yes.
So, all right. If I recall, you initially weren't going to be able to make it.
Yes.
Right.
My car actually was conking out on me, or my starship was conking out on me, and I made it to Space Station Grandpa's house, and 5 minutes before the AAA guy showed up, I found out my white starship, the battery connection was just coming off the battery, and it was like a screwdriver fix.
Oh, that's good.
And I didn't need to get my starship towed to the local gas station.
Well, glad that you were able to make it with our friend Troy as well.
Yes.
Which is good because nobody else really came. Well,
No.
there were some people.
Well, they were there in Jedi Force spirit.
But it was good to have the warmth of your heart. So
Yes. Yes, I do have a warm heart.
At what point did you arrive at the show?
I arrived around 11:46 international time because I thought I missed the show. But when I arrived, I saw Lauren out upstairs, and she walked me out back, and she told me that apparently a lot of things had gone down, that you held a door open for a woman who was a bartender, and
Oh my goodness.
she told you to go fuck yourself for holding the door open. And then she called the cops because you gave her shit.
Yes.
And then the cops showed up, and they were like, "Why are we getting called out on this bullshit? Someone just died down the street."
Yeah, literally, I'm sure.
Yeah, literally. Or those words, close. I've almost been arrested. That's what they say. And then the show sort of went on.
So you arrived before our performance.
Right before the epic, awesome, amazing performance.
Okay. Tell us about it. What?
You were so fucking drunk. I mean, it happens, but you were dipping into the elixir of life, and you were pissed.
Yeah.
But
it was
about
a
the bartender,
very bitter aftertaste.
About the bartender, like I saw her, and she scared me. She had shoulder length or sleeve tattoos, and that on both arms. So that indicates to anyone that she is a bad bitch.
Right. I
And
think
you
that's.
should not fuck with her.
I think that's what she was trying.
I think
to
she
pull.
said that to me. When I walked upstairs, she looked me in the eye and she's like, "Do you see these? These are sleeve. That means I have a lot of fucking tattoos. Don't fuck. I'll fuck you up."
Whatever. Did she really say that?
Yeah, in the eyes.
She said it in the eye.
She looked at me in my
Her eyes
beautiful
red.
brown eyes, and she's like, "I'll fuck." And she looked at Troy, and she was like, "How are you doing?" And he was like, "Fine." But she told me she was gonna fuck me up.
Well, you do elicit that response.
I do, because I'm a big scary.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
right.
But I've got the heart of a pussycat.
Ain't that the truth?
Pretty cat.
So when you arrived on the scene, Ms. Lauren.
I had an erection.
Yeah. You often do. It's a bit disconcerting, I'll be
You
honest.
had an erection when you got there?
No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. I've got problems. But, no, I was a little miffed and confused. And I paid $16 for the show. Because I paid for myself and Troy.
But you got your money back.
That was going to be the end. That's the secret. So then we watched you guys set up for like 5 minutes, 15 minutes, half hour, 2 hours, and 1 o'clock in the morning rolled by, and then the show started. And as soon as the show started,
Did it really start at 1 o'clock?
no, it was like 12:15. I don't know. But as soon as the show started, like the bartender with the shoulder sleeve length tattoos, her head looked like it was about to explode. Like she saw you were jumping around, and she was like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god." And like while you were there, she's like talking to these two guys, like, "Yeah, this guy gave me so many problems before. I'm gonna fuck up that big Mexican-looking dude named Gunsablazinstarblaster. I'm gonna fuck him up."
Yeah. Sorry you catch so much of my flack.
I know, right?
Yeah.
She's like, I think he knows the lead singer. That guy. Troy's cool, but not him. But then she had
the lead singer.
I guess last night I was.
You were like the hero, Rob.
okay. So then Rob starts jumping around, and you're waving your hands up in the air, and the fans were going, and the ceiling's not high,
Right.
and your fingers like perpetually like almost touch the fan blades. And she starts wigging out. She's like, "Oh my god!" And she cuts off the fans, and she looks at me and she goes like that. Like, I don't want him to cut his hands off, and if you fuck with me, I'll cut your dick off. Guns a-blazing. It was a dual meaning there. Right? Hand motions, you know. And I was scared shitless for you and for myself, but mostly for you because she had a gun. But so then she walks back up to those guys and she keeps talking to them, and then she goes behind the bar and she's looking at you like this, like.
Yeah, I saw some of that.
Like, I heard her grunting, which was funny because the music was so loud. And
that girl was drunk.
she was built like a fucking bodybuilder. I think she had an erection. But anyway.
From the steroids, I guess.
Yeah. So then you keep playing and you're playing, and then you knock over some like tables, and then she's like, "Oh, knocked over tables!" Roar. And then you kick the door in. Mid-song, you kick the door in.
2 minutes.
And that's when she cut the lights on, and she's like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I need his name and number, I need his address." And but anyway, before and then she looked at me and she's like, "I'm gonna fuck you up." And then she went back to you, and she's like, "I need his name and address." And then you looked at her and you went, "I'm sorry, I'm homeless. I don't have a home right now."
It's awesome.
And I think she took that the wrong way and called the cops again. And what else happened? And you kicked the door in. And then, you know, you just stopped, and then I went outside and I was talking to some people. And then the cops showed up, and this is what you told me. Like, the cops showed up and they're like, "Do you want to go to jail? Like, you're making a scene." You're like, "I don't want to go to jail while you're totally blasted." And, you know, I wouldn't want to do that. Why would I want to do that, officer? Do I look like I'm making a scene? And they're like, "No, you don't look like you're making a scene."
I wasn't.
Then the cops are like, "You're drunk, right?" You're like, "Yeah." And then they're like, "You're not driving, are you?" You're like, "No, what do you think I am, stupid?" While you're drunk as hell. Like, no, I'm getting a ride. I'm not crazy. After you kick the door in, because the bartender's a bitch. And
I maintain that was an
You should
accident.
show everybody your battle move.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see it very well.
It's pretty disgusting.
yeah, it's just
Thanks,
a cut.
dear.
That one's awesome.
I've seen worse on the outer rims of Venus
Oh yes.
and Jupiter. Once you've seen a man get his legs blown off by a laser cannon,
Laser cannon.
sort of redefines what hurt is. It's a lot of fire.
A lot
And a lot of bones. And flesh. Anyway, so and then the cops